I don't know where I put it now. I went ahead and opened that copper spoon. I did go ahead and get that in the mail. And it's handy. It's nice. But you kind of got to have two people. One in here holding it and the other one underneath welding it. Ah, there it is. Knew it was in here. As you can see, I've been kind of trying it out. Yeah. So it's got this little, I don't know, angle one. It's got a rounded one, which is pretty cool. And it's got a straight 90. So, since I don't have any help, I've come up with, well, I'm not going to call it a plan, an idea that may work and help me out a little bit, be able to make some progress so I don't have to be going up and down every 5 seconds. I'm going to take this one off of here. Of course I don't have a screwdriver. The old Leatherman will do it. I think actually that's how I put it on. But either way, I stopped at my dad's house, borrowed a couple of heavy duty magnets. And so those little tiny cheap ones that I've got, they work okay, but they're not very magnety. And I think I'm going to lay these out on the floor of the Comet here on the inside and try to pin at least 2 of these, hopefully maybe 3, between all the magnets together so that I can make it more than 2 inches at a time. Okay, so I'm going to lay them out where we've got this one, like right there. Take one of these, stick it down like that. That ought to hold all right. And then we'll use this one right there. You know, oh good, my brake line just snapped. That's good. Don't need brakes. What a circus. You know, I really wish that I had a second set of hands out here once in a while. Not all the time, I'm not selfish. I just, every once in a while it'd be nice. Don't need this anymore. Good riddance. Okay. Just put that over there so I don't open my face up on it. Let's get a nice ground going. Hopefully that'll work. Let's see if this is gonna happen at all tonight. I've only got about an hour I can spend out here because it is nearly bedtime and my whole day pretty well went by the wayside. And I gotta, not my bedtime, the kids' bedtime. Let's see. I just pushed it out of the way. Probably welding my dad's magnets together. I think I have reached a new opinion. And that is to just continue stitching from the top. Because at least I can see where I'm doing, not burning my beard off. break from welding this morning. I got some parts in for the Volvo, so taking them up to my buddy's place that's working on that, or doing some work for me on that. Got the intercooler and some relays and silicone coupler, a couple of things that I was missing. So we're driving up to Newport, Washington, and they're going to drop those off. But there's an active flood, or not flood, there's an active avalanche warning up there. And so who knows, we might be able to do a little bit of snow wheeling depending on how bad it is. Oh, it's on. Alright, so we're going to try a little bit of snow wheeling, I guess. There's still a little bit of snow up here. Oh, that's better. This is what I've been trying to do all year. Oh, running out of RPM. Not gonna happen. I'll have to back up. Actually, hold on. Come on, truck, idle. Yeah, we gotta back up.
Man, you ain't making it up out of the thing.
I think I got it. I just gotta get a little speed.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on, truck. Might have a little problem here.
Yeah. That's all she wrote. At least it's downhill.
Yeah, right? Going back's not the problem.
Okay. Yeah, you ain't making it up that. That's sheer itis from there up.
If I get it flattened out though, I might be able to get enough speed now that I've got a track. Oh, I missed 30. Come on. Oh yeah, we got it. Man, I love these tires. Is that metal?
No, you can see it's flexible.
I should have aired down.
Yeah, airing down was very ideal for this.
Right. This is awesome. Uh-oh. Might have to get a run of this.
Be okay.
Come on, come on. We're still moving, kinda. Yeah, I only have front brakes.
That's
Yeah. Sketchy.
a little sketchy. any further than this after this plateau.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, we got it. Come back.
Because after this, you'll want to turn around because the 5-ton couldn't go up that.
Oh, dang.
If the 5-ton can't go up that, you ain't going up that.
No,
so you
no.
want to turn around right here.
Yeah, I'm trying. I guess I'll do it this way. Just walks out of it a little bit, I guess. Okay. Should probably consider airing down the truck.
No. I can just get a read and then go that direction.
Yep. There we go. Back on the road a little bit. Or not. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna make myself a path going forward and back, I guess, for a minute. This is gonna be like a 48-point turn. Really don't want to go backwards very far.
That was a long road.
I'm gonna go down.
Yeah, you're a little.
Yeah. Right. You gonna let me die alone? Alright. Wow, that makes all the difference, doesn't it? Yeah, that makes all the difference. What's that?
Because watching your tires, they're not spinning anymore like going over.
Yeah. That makes all the difference.
It's a hell of a lot more difference.
No kidding, I can actually move. Apparently sideways, but you know. It's a good thing this truck's already all beat up. I'm not too worried about wrecking a tree.
Yes, of course. Yeah, wherever we don't want to go.
Yeah.
It's just a trick.
Right. Nah, this thing feels way more confident. It's not skating all over the place like crazy.
No. Now it's actually biting the snow.
Yeah. Oh, this makes me happy. I've been trying to do this for like the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, you just gotta come up here.
Yeah, I guess, man.
Like last weekend, there was over 2 feet of snow up here.
I don't doubt it for a minute. I wanted to come last weekend really bad. I just had way too much stuff going on. And I was trying to fix the truck, and
Oh, yeah.
it wouldn't have been able to do this anyways. Just like, I'm gonna detach this so that the YouTube people can see. Dangle my arm out the window. Alright. Oops. Drop it immediately. pretty deep and very, very wet. Tires being wet terrain. Pretty impressed how well they do right now. Catch back up with you guys when we take off. Alright, well, while we're here, before we take off, I wanted to show you my Volvo. I've been talking about it a few times, and yeah, I'll give you a little sneak peek of what's going on here. So this is my 1984 Volvo 244. I don't know, I think it's a very cool car. I've done a ton of work to this thing. I've put more work into this than anything else that I've ever owned or do own, with the exception of maybe the Comet, but that progress is slow. It's kind of in a snowbank here, so I can't go around the side this way, but I want to show you. Ta-da! That's what's going on. This is a 57mm turbo for this little baby 2.3, and I should be probably at least another 100 horse. So we're doing Green Giant injectors. We were going to do coil unplug, but it's going to be too close in here for this manifold. In fact, which one is it? This one is going to basically be touching. So we're going to do just, I don't know, we might mount them up here or on top of the valve cover, but we're going to do some individual coils for each plug, so it's more tunable. But yeah, you can see all my paint's wearing off everything, so that's great. But this should be a whole ton of fun. I'll show you the inside really quick. Man, you left my window down. Yeah. It's soaking wet in here. Yeah. It's alright. Attacking my race wheel and my, you know, race car switches, even though it's not technically a race car yet. But, and the one mismatched seat, because the one that was in it when I got it had about 3 or 4 floor mats shoved into it because it was that destroyed. But, yeah, it's been a very, very fun car. We done the suspension and a whole bunch of other stuff. This is my new intercooler. Oh, I think it's, yeah, it's taped on the inside. We got the coupler and relays and battery post terminals and a bunch of stuff. So it'll be a whole lot of fun when it's done. Should be done in a few weeks now. But there you go. There's your sneak peek at what's going to be showing up, hopefully within a couple of weeks. Maybe a month, we'll see. That's it for the Volvo. Well, there you have it. We are taking off. Gotta head home. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that bit of the video. Got a little bit of snow wheeling in. At least, you know, about 15 minutes or so, and got stuck, so mission accomplished. Was able to air down for the first time and see how that works. That was pretty fun. And you guys got a little sneak peek on the Volvo. Very, very excited for that thing. You're gonna see a lot more on the Volvo here as soon as that thing gets buttoned up a little bit, more the rest of the way. And then we gotta tune it, and I'm hoping to hit the autocross over here in North Idaho. I think most of it's just time trial stuff, but with the suspension that I've done in it, and the sway bars, and urethane bushings, and all the rest of that, it ought to do pretty dang good as long as it can get out of its own way. So, oh, excuse me, getting tired. But yeah, pretty fun stuff. Alright, I'm just gonna, I guess, yeah, I'm just gonna end it out here, and we'll catch back up when we get back on the Comet, hopefully tonight. If not, we'll see you guys tomorrow. So there is a moose right there, just got stuck running away in the woods. That was pretty cool. Sorry for the bad camera angle. I was trying to hit the brakes and yank this thing over at the same time. Man, that was cool. Okay, we got the copper pipe, just about 2.5 feet of it. Gotta get this fire going in here in a second. But I think the idea is to cut it about 1 foot down here, and then we will cut it lengthways and then hammer it flat, so it gives us a bit of a pad. And then I forgot self tappers. My brother might have some. Anyways, and then just kind of self tapper it and hammer it into place around all the seams that I want to do, and then I can go underneath and actually weld all of the seams while I'm under there, or everything at the same time is what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that will work out well, and we should be able to get the bottom of this fairly well buttoned up. I have not tried to run and go grab the other plasma cutter or the other welder in the plasma cutter yet, but we may do that tonight. Probably not. Probably tomorrow. Oh, guess what? While we're up looking at my Volvo and discussing that, look what I found. My dang welding jacket. So, between that and this copper, hopefully we'll be in good shape. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Alright. Before I do that, we're looking at, that's pretty close. Almost nailed 12 inches. Perfect. We're on the back side of that F. That'll be perfect. All right, we're gonna cut it right there. Grinder. Oh, I know where it is. Right here. Okay. I'm really excited that this is gonna work out. Hopefully it works out exactly the way that I hope that it will. Got to change my disc. It should be very soft, so it should be really easy to cut. All right. This disc is making me a little bit nervous. I don't think that it's wobbling, but it feels like something's going on. Once you get bit by a couple of those, it makes you just a little bit paranoid. It hurts more the older you get. So I'm gonna do this just in case. I like my fingers. Okay. That's pretty good. It's fairly straight. There we are. All right. So now, oh, never mind. My hammer's right there. Perfect. Come on. There. That's kind of working. Oops. I think I figured out the ticket. Oops. Perfect. Oh, I didn't know my camera was bouncing. Sorry about that. That's hilarious. What do you think about that? That's pretty good. All right, let's try to get this in the car. Oh, give me just a second. I gotta go see if I can find some self-tappers really fast, and I will be right back. Okay, so I found a drill, and I found, where did I put them? Ooh. I got the best kind of Pop-Tart in the world. It's a cinnamon. Tastes good when you haven't eaten all day. Almost forgot the most important part. Let me get this, well, you know what? I'll bring you in. I haven't had a Pop-Tart in so long. I forgot that was out here. Let's see, where to start? Everywhere. Okay. Creeper time. I'm losing all my change in this creeper. Every time I come out here, I find quarters and... No, who am I kidding? I only find pennies. There we go. Oh, yeah. Right on. Oops. We're just gonna go in and out on this side now. Okay. Hope you can see right there. I know this is gonna be pretty bad, but it's alright. It's better than nothing. Oh yeah, I can live with that. Grind it down Toss some seam sealer on there. We'll be golden. Can't stay away from that Pop-Tart. This is gonna be a long video. I hope it gets at least 10 views. That'd be nice. Man, that rain is really coming down, isn't it? It is loud. It's making puddles all over in here. Oops. Forgot you again. Pop-Tart. Oh yeah, fire is doing good. It's actually getting to be not Antarctica in here. All right, so I got a little excited and got somewhat ahead of myself. Kind of forgot about the camera, and I buzzed the rest of this out. I don't know how well you can see, but I got all of those seams done. I'm sorry about this really junky LED. It's flickering like mad. But I've got everything buzzed up the way it needs to be. Every single gap filled. I mean, I have stuff like that little piece that needs to be done. But as far as stitching and filling and all of that stupid busy work, guys, I'm done. This floor is actually like 95% of the way done. I can't even believe that. I wish I had known about the copper spoon earlier and then had this idea earlier, because this is fantastic. I could have had this completely finished and seats already in this thing and been all the way through the interior as far as getting it cleaned out if I'd have known. But it just goes to show you, no matter how much you think you know, there's plenty that you don't. But I'm grateful it's done now. This is gonna make quick work of this. We're gonna be able to finish this off, no problem. And then we're gonna be able to get on to rebuilding this steering column here. Apparently a Mustang kit will fit, so we'll do that. And then I've got something awesome for this gauge cluster. I've also got the dash fairly well disconnected. I've got a couple of bolts up in here around the vent and speaker area. But once I get that off, then I can fix, oh well, here, hold on. I can fix that type of stuff. That's junk, but I'm gonna tear this whole thing off, rebuild those. That's not a big deal. And then we can, then we can start putting some vinyl over the dash once I get that rebuilt. I watched a guy on YouTube completely restore one of these just cheaply, and dang, I can't hold the camera straight to save my life. Anyways, the point is, I watched a guy do some stuff on the dash, the rear deck, and door panels, or door cards, excuse me. And I'm really excited to get started on that. But for tonight, we're going to focus on this, I think. We're going to move right along. Man, that light is awful. Goodness. We're going to move along to fixing this. I'm going to scoot it over a little bit over here. We'll clean this up. I brought out my magnetic mount there, so I'll probably switch you to that. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to fix this yet. So hold tight. Let me get an idea going on, and we'll get started on this. Might cut this here out and start trying to fix that. And then that, if we can do it tonight, we will. But I'm running out of time really fast between now and when the kids got to go to bed. I've only got about an hour, if that. So let me stop yapping and switch you over to this other mount, and we'll get going. You're being dripped on. All right, let's attempt that. All right, I'm gonna clean this up just a little bit, and then I'll put the flap disc on it, clean it up some more, and then I'll grab the cutting disc and open this up just a little bit so we can get a fresh piece. All right, got all the thick stuff knocked down. Now it's time for just some sanding. Get some of this Bondo and that sort of junk off of here. And then we will be ready to, I don't know if I'm gonna cut this out first or tack it first. I kind of think if I cut it out first, it might have a tendency to, well, what is going on here? If I cut it out first, if I tack it first, it'll have less tendency to jump around on me. I guess I put this this lock on upside down. Okay. One more time. Gotta make sure this is on. Yep. These things have a unbelievable tendency to shut off on you for no reason. Okay, so I got a little carried away there. Look at how hammered this door has been. That is terrible. Oh my goodness. Speaking of terrible, that light is terrible. Look at how horrible that is. This poor door has been absolutely ravaged. My goodness. That's not good. I think what I'm going to try to do is tack this in the best that I can and kind of hammer it flat. And then I'm going to go to the inside and cut some of this out on the back side, even it out, and then weld in another patch back here. My goodness, that thing has been wrecked. Okay, I didn't go ahead and film that because I was just trying to blast it out. I'm an hour past when I'm supposed to be inside putting the kids to bed, so I need to get in there. I just wanted to get this finished up as much as I could. I'll show you what I've done. Got the holes up here filled, as you can see. They're all filled up and ground pretty well smooth. I have a few high spots. I'm obviously going to have to either fiberglass or Bondo this. But you can see right here, there's a lot more. Looks like somebody basically went down this about halfway. And what I thought was really garbage brown spray paint is not. This is all actually Bondo. As I've been going over it with this sanding disc, it is not paint. It is way too thick, and they just bonded straight over the rust. So I've been peeling that off pretty far back. I still got to do this back corner and get the rest of it off of here and get it sanded down smooth so I can primer this door. But I'm hoping tomorrow I can get the rest of this whole thing sanded and this covered up. Or not covered up, but fixed is what I mean. I've got to get underneath here and get rid of all of this stuff that is just, you know, it's garbage. It's all rotten. This whole corner's real flimsy, as you can see. Part of that's due to not having the back attached, but it is very thin. They got to straighten it out and fix this here. Okay, well, we went ahead and was able to get that plasma cutter. That knee knocker nectar is kicking in pretty good, so you have to bear with me. Either way, this thing is intense. It bites this stuff right out. In fact, I kind of messed up some of the stuff that I put in yesterday because I under anticipated how intense this was going to be. I'm going to sit you up on the tripod here and try to get you zeroed in so you can see this. We also do not have any heat going on in the shop right now, just because we can't be out here that long. So it's good and chilly, and I went and left my welding jacket inside, naturally. Basically, we're gonna cut this off as straight as we can right here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this off right here and get this knocked up. Knocked out is what I meant to say. You guys gotta check this out. This is pretty crazy. I've never used one of these, and if you haven't, man, I would seriously look into it. I mean, did you just look at that? That is nuts. That is nuts. Okay, let's see how we want to do this here. This battery is very nearly dead, so I've got to change it. But I'll show you what I've got done so far. It's not too bad. We're gonna flip it over and see what we've got on the inside. Square up our hole there and get to patching the rest of it. Well, that took about 4 times longer than I anticipated it would, but it looks pretty dang good. This door had a lot of Bondo and is going to need a lot of Bondo for sure. But everything is patched front to back. It looks pretty doggone good, honestly. At least according to my opinion. Well, this is the very first time I've ever attempted to do any sort of like actual body work. And at the moment, I'm okay with it. We will definitely be doing some scuffing up of the whole rest of the door, do some touch up front and back, make sure everything's 100%. And then hit it with maybe just some high build primer. And yeah, we'll go from there. I'm actually pretty impressed and pretty excited about that. It looks a heck of a lot better than it did and better than I thought it would. Well, better than I ever thought it would if I did it after I initially saw that door. I figured it was gonna be junk forever. Anyways, I am exhausted. It is very, very late. I have to be up at 4 to go to work tomorrow. And I'm pooped. I think that's probably gonna do it for tonight. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're starting to gain just a little bit of traction on this channel. So if you would, please like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell, whatever that does. I honestly don't know. I don't know if I ever have rung it. Maybe we can find out together. Before I keep rambling, I'm gonna end it out here. We will see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.